In this video, I'll demonstrate making cordage from yucca fiber as well as a number of other natural fibers. Learning to make your own cordage is an indispensable skill. One of my favorites is velvet leaf, and we'll demonstrate that. Milkweed can be used, dogbane, nettle, thistle, grasses, even corn. Some woody fibers that can be used include grape, berry, and again, willow. So here I'm taking some very dry fibers. Very dry fibers can be soaked and they become more twistable and pliable. But the bottom line is you can use almost any plant fiber material to make cordage in a pinch. And this can be a very important survival skill. It's important to practice it. So to start with, you collect your fibers, and let me show you just how we prepare some of those fibers. Here I'm working with one of my absolute favorites, and that is the yucca plant. And the yucca plant will start by just roughing that plant up. In this case, I'm using the leaf and I'm scraping away some of the green and just breaking those fibers down so that they're more pliable. Then we'll begin doing what I call stripping the fibers. The finer you strip the fibers, the finer the cordage you can make. So if you're making cordage to use for sewing and repairs, you would want much finer fibers. If you're just making some cordage that you can use to lash some sticks or lumber into tripods, then a coarser fiber would probably be best. Once the fibers are stripped, you can separate them based on whether they're fine or they're coarse and use them accordingly in the making of your cordage. Attempt to strip your fibers into the longest strands possible. This is going to make the strongest cordage. And you're going to strip regardless of the material that you're using. In this case, I'm doing some of that velvet leaf. And so once we have our fibers, then we're ready to start the twisting process. To begin twisting, I start by pre-twisting fibers and preparing them so that they work better. Sometimes I'll twist several fibers together for longer strands to work with. And then I'll eventually begin twisting a single strand or a number of strands toward myself until those fibers twist so tight that they twist over on themselves, like you see here. This is my cordage starter, and from there I can continue to just twist strands and fibers in to continue making this as long as I want by doing what I call merging. I've learned when merging fibers, it's important to give yourself enough of the merged fiber on each side of your twist. So the side that's in my right hand is going to have 2 to 3 inches, and then I'm going to have 4 to 6 inches on my right. And then I wrap that back over the fibers that I've already been twisting. This back wrap helps bring those fibers together so that they twist easily. And then I twist that several times toward me until it begins to tighten. And then I pinch both and twist away from me. And then I simply do that again. I twist towards me until those fibers tighten on each other, and then I'll twist that again away from me. And I will complete this process or repeat this process over and over, merging fibers in as I continue, and I can make cordage literally of any length doing this repeat process. So again, I'm just twisting the fibers toward me until they feel tight, pinching them, and then one twist away. Then I pinch those fibers toward me and twist away until I have something that looks like this. These are fairly tight, very functional twists that will give me a strong, reliable piece of cordage. So let me show you that again using some velvet leaf. Again, just twisting those fibers. Here I'm pre-twisting them and working some fibers in to merge. And then I'm going to twist all of that toward me, giving myself about 2 inches on the left and 4 to 6 inches on the right. And I begin to twist that toward me. And then once it's tight, I pinch, and I'll turn that away from me and do exactly the same to the other side. Twist toward me. And then once that's tightened, I will pinch that and twist it away from me. And I'll repeat this until I have a straight.